What's up, good people? How are you doing? Welcome to Azimiocast, the newest show in town. I'm your host, Christine Ger.
And I'm your host, Tumi, and this is a political show you did not know you needed.
Juliet Nyabuta in the house. Hip hip.
And Sarange Luis is my name.
Yeah, so we are so happy to be here, by the way, and this is our first episode. I hope you guys will be able to just enjoy it for today. So, Azimio, our name, Azimiocast. So the word Azimio is a Swahili word.
Yeah.
And kuna mtu anajua maana yake inamaanisha nini in Swahili?
I think it's more like the English version, maybe like a resolution. Like this is what we want to do. This is our resolution. Like Azimio letu ni blah.
So it's like the way every year when you're starting years, you usually have goals. So you're working towards something. Yeah. So Azimio is that movement where we're working towards unity, right? Yeah, like we're trying to bring people together to be pamoja. At the end of it all, it's peace.
And do you think like so far, because I think it's now a year of the Azimio journey on the campaign trail. Do you think so far we have achieved that, like the goal of bringing Kenya together?
Yes, I think if Baba can go to Rift Valley and it's all peaceful, it's even merrier. We are doing it. I'm from Eldoret. Nakwambia unatembea tao unaona stickers za Azimio uko tu zile za wow, like tumefika. By the way, tushafika baki tu State House too.
We've achieved unity, I feel, and that's the objective.
The objective, yeah.
Let's move from politics.
Yeah, okay. I mean, like I
something. Oh, tell me, what are your pet peeves?
I really don't like people who snore. There are people who just snore. For medical, I mean, I think the others who snore because they work. You don't fit in either, so I don't know why you snore. I work.
Yeah. So, what else other than that?
No, maybe if you chew gum too loud, like, you know, when you're sitting in a hotel and then you see someone talking with their mouth open and then they're just chewing aggressively.
But people don't really know when they're chewing loud because you're in a zone. It's like
close your mouth. If you're chewing, like just
trauma. Me, I have trauma.
Like you're not enough to give us. If you get gum here and then you start talking, then when you be listening to someone talking, you'll be like,
I mean, most likely I wouldn't tell you stop, but I'll just give you those eyes here. Choke on that thing.
And so that's
those are my pet peeves. It's like untidiness, for sure.
I know.
It's something I would really like. I really pick up on that.
You're such a neat person.
You know, like when you enter into someone's house, what's the first room you go into? I go to not.
Depends on the person.
But I go to the washroom.
Is it untidy or the way the house smells? No, it's just everything, just the washroom for you.
The washroom.
So if the other places in the house is neat, but the washroom is not okay, you out.
I won't judge an untidy mess. You know, you have clothes sometimes around. But the toilet, bro.
For me, my pet peeves are two L's. One is I don't like liars. And I don't like lazy people. There's this thing of when you're working, there are always people somewhere who want you to be giving them. Yes, you can help. It's good to help and give back to help your people and raise it. But no, the people are just seated, they're just waiting at the end of the month. Like now, I mean, this is end month, so they just want to ask for money. Like, hakuna kitu wanafanyanga na maisha. All they just want to do.
Do you think that is part of like the African values? You know, the way we only support each other. So you give. Like me, if I'm a breadwinner, I wouldn't mind supporting.
But you're encouraging the habit.
Yeah, the habit of some people.
So that's what I'm asking. Is it not like our African values per se, and not?
Yes and no. For example, let me use an example of someone that I happen to know who. We've tried finding a job for them.
Okay. I know.
Like what happened, then they go and spoil it. Yes, they don't want to do anything. And that is just one example. Kuna wengine tu. We spend it too lazy. Let's say I'm staying with you and then this. Okay, not that when I'm waking up at 4, you wake up.
This chick goes to the gym at 5. I'm going to pray as a boy.
By the way, I made it to 5.
She's like, I'm already done with gym. I'm thinking, I'm even finding the bathroom eyes closed.
It's like you guys have to. You don't have to wake up at 4 to be you know.
Actually,
Yeah, exactly.
Let me add something to that. I'm loving this new generation of youngsters, especially the young people in politics. Like, say, for example, this election, I'm seeing 21-year-olds vying for MP seats, MCA, MP seats. Like, these people are so bold. Machali peke. Also, girls, I'm just like, you're just done with campus at 22, you're already vying, you're so confident, you're going out there on a solicit for votes. Like, I really love this new generation, and I totally appreciate that the lazy culture, I feel like it's dying in Kisha. And
do you think like that has something to do with, I mean, I wasn't very active in campus politics. I was more like senior manzi. Yeah, but then I used to see a lot of young people, you know, it was such a big thing running for president, or I think there's something to do with that. Maybe like now how with the whole devolution and everything, young people have so many seats. You know, Kitambo, it was just you either run for MP, that's it, only. So it locks up. But now there's MCA, there's the MP in so many constituencies. I think then with that culture from Campo, they just carry.
You see, like we have people like Babu Owino who
rose
set the
from
pace. Like just from
politics.
your end, student leader to Embakasi. I know maybe the next time governor Nairobi, you know. So I mean, kijana nikiona kitu kayo na jambia me I can do it. Let me just nishikanishe watu wangu wa kumi.
Hypothetically, which seat might you go?
Like if you were to run for, I want to vie as an MCA in my ward, Tabaka ward in
which
South Mogirango constituency.
Okay.
That is in Kisi County. But now, again, it brings us to the issue of the challenges the youth face when they're vying in the elections. The issue was, I'm too young, I'm not married, I don't speak the language.
You have to be married for you to run for such things.
I mean, there's some cultures who would judge women based on
okay, mi ni wale wenye hawakwa sana into politics hivyo. Na I'm sure kuna mayouth wengi kama mimi. Sisi kama ni right kuuliza hii swali hapa, lakini babu alikuwa amewaba hizo time alikuwa anafanya hii maneno ya kura.
But you see, babu is a man. Whether
No,
he's
but
married
why
or
is
not,
it that
nobody
now
would
for
care.
a lady you have to be married for
Correct.
you to...
That's exactly what you said.
What I was told
That's
was,
exactly where the topic should be. Why are women judged based on why if she's married, if she has kids? Like if I want to run for office today, Mimi as Umi, knowing my village, I'll have to go through so many loopholes and I mean escape so many hurdles before I get there. Because they'd be like, okay, wewe hauna bwana, leta bwana kwanza. It's like a judge.
so let me tell you, when you go to the kamkunji ya wanawake, watasema hapana, hatutaki kumsikiza, atatumbia bwana zetu. Like, that is what they'll tell you.
But I think you're living in that.
It's a patriarchal society.
Exactly. And men can't listen to you. I feel like if you can't manage a household, how are you able to manage a community? It's the same with Kalenjin. If you're a Kalenjin man, for you to vie, you have to be married. No, kenda kwa elders, they'll tell you, unakuja pa, wewe si mwanaume kwako, utakuwa mwanaume aje kwa jamii.
And you see, the sad thing about those conversations, as much as it's like a patriarchal society, it's a man's world. It's not carried by men.
It's true.
If you go to a forum like that on your mama and then you stand before, the women might boo you. And I used to blame them, Kitambo, and be like, what is wrong with this man? Until I came to understand it's part of the process, like it's internalized misogyny. They are used to. So they're used to blaming themselves first, so they pick the battles even for men and then they hold it. So I think it has to
Baba's
governance. Yeah, because you see, Baba has that agenda of bringing more women into power, which is, I mean, giving more positions
I like how the whole Homa basic.
We were even talking about it today in the morning.
I'm still thinking about the picture that I saw about the Homa Bay.
Please.
No, we will not discuss that here. We will not discuss that here. But we want to appreciate that at least a woman is vying in
for governor,
and she's being promoted to the highest level.
So let's hope for that. I hope she gets to win.
She will.
I think that I'm not really shocked that Baba has supported women. I think that is Baba. You see Baba, you see our champion. I mean, someone who fronts the names of women. But the fact that we have a woman governor, you know, if it's from Central, women out there bold, they're courageous. But now come to societies like Nyanza, Luo areas where I feel like their cultures are like ours, very close. And then it's a woman governor. That opens a trend to the next 10 years.
Did you say that our culture is women are
like closed cultures? Like
But
not open
you've
to the
noticed
concept of
Baba during the rallies, he walks around with a clique of women. Like it's the women who are pushing him. People like Charity Ngilu. Now it's Martha Karua on board. We've seen people like Gladys Wanga always fighting for Baba. Since Millie Odhiambo, so bold. Sabina Chege. It's so inspiring to me, a little girl who's so young and has political ambitions, that yes, there'll be men who'll tell me, let's walk this road together. And if Baba is doing it and he's done it before, I feel like
a lot of
men should change. Wanafaa waangalie venye baba anafanya, because yeye ni baba. Angalieni venye baba anafanya. Mkuu watoto wake vizuri.
So when we leave politics kidogo, of course, yes, we all have different jobs that we do or careers that we do. What's one thing that you usually don't like about your job?
May I look forward to the day we'll have working days from Monday to Thursday. So at least we have like 3
so you want 3 days of
like in Qatar, mostly Muslim nations, like Friday.
Because Friday.
So like the weekday starts like on a Sunday.
That's so true. Serangi, what don't you like about your...
I might bring us back to what we were talking, but the fact that you're a woman, it's just so hard for you in any working environment. Things we don't talk about, but we go through.
I know what you're talking
about.
Interactions.
What are you like? What is it? We're in a safe space.
Actually, I've noticed she's reading something about
women and power.
And I'm loving this book. I saw it somewhere. Someone reviewed it vizuri. Kindly tell us more about it.
This book is actually interesting.
I read it and I liked it. At least I learned a few things about women and power from where it started. So things like whatever you said that women are not being
allowed
given. It started from way back. So it's like we're fighting battles that zilikuwa back in the day. So right now at least we're at a better place compared to
actually like Women's Month, it was breaking the bias, and we are breaking it. As you can see, Azimio is already breaking it by pushing for Gladys Wanga, and I hope they push for more women. Let me add it to the State House, and I'm hoping probably maybe as the running mate will be a woman or maybe the speaker.
I said I might bring us back, but other than I don't feel like it's okay now. We can have more spaces in organizations, which is okay. We have like ways we can fight for our gender if assaulted.
I think when people talk of women leadership, everybody thinks politics.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but there's a corporate, there's a business, there's so much around it.
Yes. So what's this one thing that you don't like about your...
Kuamka asubuhi. Let me tell you something. Me, I stay in Rongai. Our offices are somewhere around Westlands. Now you and people are telling me buy a house. Nikwange na galo hadi huko alafu naiacha hapo kwa compound na kula nyasi.
But Rongai, see, that's already compete with the horses because they like where and loud.
But I have to wake up. I have to wake up. Because I'm a creative too, I have to wake up very early. By the time I'm getting to work, I'm just like, where? Walking from railways to Odeon.
There's this coming, I don't know if you guys have seen it. This guy who took a selfie before their bus, and then the next thing, the bus got into an accident. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that me.
That's how Ungari people.
No, I've never seen
There's so much dust on there.
Maybe I'll take a picture from you.
I'll show you. It was trending on Twitter, I think, Tambu, like last year.
So for me,
you should join Twitter, by the way.
I am on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I have like 21 strong followers.
Congratulations.
No, leave colors out of this. So what I don't like about my work is that, this one, is that sometimes, because I find myself behind the camera, I don't sit in front of camera sometimes. So when you're behind the camera, the people that you're shooting, like now, we are being shot right now. Sometimes they talk until they go out of the topic, until you're wondering, just go back to the topic. Like, or maybe sometimes you find people who you're trying to tell them to say something like interviews, like you're trying this, you just ask them, what inspires you? Then they're like this and that, and then they don't complete, like you wanna struggle kusema what inspires them. So you're trying to get into them, ukona answer yake, and you're behind there. You get? So I'm like, frustrated like you're like, can I just get into this person so that I can just deliver this thing like this? So we've come to the end of this show for today. It was our first show, and I hope you guys will like it. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
We did.
So
and we're hoping we do many more, and
I think you can subscribe to our, how do they do the YouTube people? Follow us on Twitter, Instagram.
Yes, follow us on Twitter. Okay. So follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our channel. Please, if you like it, thumbs up, leave a comment. We also have a podcast.
Feel free to suggest topics that you think would be relevant for these conversations. Because I think we need to get the youth voice out. So this was the start. We'll definitely be happy to have you as a guest if you want to. Just follow our handles and get to know what you're talking about.
Until next time,
peace.